Hi, Joe McLean here from CatholicHack.com, and I am running an Indiegogo Life campaign fundraiser, and I hope that that's something you might be interested in. I'm trying to replace old Steady back here. Yeah. This is a 2009 iMac, and when I bought it used back in, I think, 2011, it was awesome. Or maybe it was 2012. It was awesome. I really loved this computer. I've done so much work on this computer. Hundreds of hours of audio and video evangelization, radio shows and podcasts, talks that when I've traveled across the country and beyond and talked on theology of the body or apologetics or overcoming porn addiction, which is about my book that I wrote on this computer. I narrated Thomas à Kempis's Imitation of Christ on this computer. That's an audio book that people can buy now. I also narrated St. Ignatius of Antioch, his 7 epistles to the 7 churches in Asia Minor when he was on his way to be eaten by lions in the Roman Colosseum. I mean, like, wow. Imagine, this has been downloaded now hundreds, if not thousands of times from people all over the world, many of which have never even heard of Ignatius of Antioch. They didn't even know that he was a disciple of the Apostle John. He was an incredible insight into the first century church. He was the first one to use the word Catholic to describe the church in the first century. Wow. And so that's the kind of projects that I've been blessed to work on this computer. And it saddens me because I love this computer so much and done so much with it that I got to replace it now, because over the past year and a half or so, I've really felt called to truly get into video work. So I've been rolling up my sleeves and diving into YouTube and other platforms to figure out, how does a Catholic evangelist really reach a larger audience? How do you develop audience? How do you get views and traffic and all that? And I feel like that's something God has asked of me to share, not only with the world, but with other Catholic evangelists, other organizations, parishes, Catholics out there who are trying to share an incredible, powerful message, but really don't know how this stuff works. And so I started to not only develop my own message using all kinds of different content, my book, archery, which I absolutely love, but also marketing, sharing the insights I've had when I used to run Fullness of Truth Catholic Ministries and ran many conferences for thousands of attendees, working with the best speakers in the business, like Scott Hahn and the rest. I've been now in a position to share all that with other people, other Catholics who run ministries. What works, what doesn't work. Online video has more watched hours, viewer hours than television. I know. This is an opportunity for us to really evangelize, to figure this stuff out and really go after it. And it's not crazy expensive, but at the same time, we should do it really well. That's why I'm asking for $3,500. What I plan to do with that is to buy a refurbished, not new, but a refurbished, awesome iMac. Why iMac? Because they're incredible computers for video editing and for creative work. I've been using this iMac for years, and it is really a powerful tool. And the iMac I want, the refurbished iMac I want, is going to be awesome. So that would give me real capability. And I also plan to use the money to buy a Final Cut Pro, which I have on this computer, but I haven't been able to use it because this thing is now so slow and so clogged down that it's not really usable. So I've been using iMovie, if you can believe that. But I want to get back to using Final Cut Pro, and this new computer will make that possible. If I can exceed the goals, let's just dream for a minute here. If I can exceed the goals, then I'm going to replace this camera that you're looking at me on with something much nicer to improve the quality, like a DSLR. Imagine what we can accomplish together. That's what I want to invite you to. The work of my family. Now, full-time I work I run a Catholic radio station here in Houston, by the grace of God. A phenomenal opportunity in evangelization. I'm so very grateful for the organization that employs me and gives me that opportunity every day. But this is the work that we do in the McLean House. This is the Catholic Hack. This is our work, our private apostolate. And I would love for you to participate in this work of evangelization in new media. Would you consider making a contribution to my campaign? It's getting down to the wire. I know it's driving me crazy, but If you can make a contribution of any gift, any size, boy, that would really help us out, and I would be very appreciative of that. So $10, $5, $20, can you do $1,000? That would be awesome. As a way of thanking you for your generosity, I would love to give you for free my YouTube Tips for Max Growth video training course. It's a 3.5-hour course designed to teach Catholics in evangelization and ministry, really the ins and outs of how to develop a YouTube audience, how to grow their channel and get views. So that's what I'm about, you know, doing it and helping others to do it. So thank you in advance for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Click the link below. It'll take you right to my Indiegogo Live campaign, and you can make a secure, anonymous, if you like, donation or contribution to the campaign. Thank you. I mean, I just can't thank you enough. God bless you. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm praying for you. I hope you pray for me too. May God richly bless you.